Yo, what's up guys? Today we're ranking numbers. Number 100 goes into S tier. It's the best number. It's got like all the things. When you think about the two best numbers, you think about number 100 and another number which I won't spoil. It's the GOAT, 100%. It's everything. It's got the class, it's got the looks, it's got the two O's. It's the only number in this list which has three numbers. Moving on. 99 is next. And 99 is kind of a useless number. You see there's 100 and then 99 just exists so that 100 can run. 99 is horrible to see. When you see 99% on your download, you're like, why isn't it going up? 99 is almost perfect. It's like all but one. Therefore, it's one of the worst numbers. It goes into D tier. 98 is cool. It's underrated, I think. It's like near the top. It's not underwhelming. When you see it, you're happy. And also, it brought Windows 98. And for that reason alone, it goes into B tier. 97 is a cool guy. He's got the 7, the really sharp number. I like sharp numbers. It goes into C tier. 96 is like 69, but worse. It's just a mere clone. A dark version, a worse version. When you see it, you're confused. It goes into D tier. Even worse than 99. 95 is a multiple of 5, and you can miss with a multiple of 5. It's a cool number. It goes into B tier. 94 is a dependent number. It goes with 6, but it's a cool number nonetheless. It goes into C tier. 93 is one of the worst because it doesn't make sense. 93 plus 17 must equal 100, but it doesn't. Straight into E tier. 92 is cool. It goes into B tier. 91 has the smallest number next to the biggest number, a 9 next to a 1, so for that reason it goes into C tier because it's a good combo and they're in love. 90 is a multiple of 10, you can't go wrong with that. 89 is the most useless number and nobody uses it. It goes straight into E tier. 88 looks like two sunsets at once, so it's really cool. It goes into A tier. 87 does not exist. 86 is cool because 8 and 6 are buddies. It goes into C tier. 85 is a multiple of 5, you can't miss with that. 84 is like 64 but less good, so it goes into C tier. 83 actually works with 17 to make 100, so it goes into A tier. No matter how you look at it, 82 is a huge number. It goes into B tier for big. 81 is quirky and it's a multiple of 9, so it goes into C tier. 80 is a multiple of 10, you can't miss with that. 79 is almost good, but not enough, so it goes into D tier. 78 is the most random number. Nobody thinks about 78, so it goes into the void. 77 is the most spiky number on the whole list, so it goes into A tier. I love spikes. 76 is the 7 wanting to eat the 6, so it goes into C tier for cannibalism. 75 is a multiple of 5, you can't miss with that. 74 is like 64, but worst twice, so it goes into D tier. 73 does not work with 17 again, so it's the worst number ever. 72 is a really good actor and deserves an Oscar. It goes into D tier. 71 is just the 7 showing the one that it's superior in every way. It goes into cannibalism tier. 70 is a multiple of 10, you can't miss with that. 69 is the funniest number in the whole planet. 68 is useless, it's just a failed version of 69, so it goes into the void. 67 is like 76, except the 6 went onto a training arc, and now the 6 is better than the 7, and now the bully is being bullied. It goes into big tier. 66 is a spooky number because number of the devil. 65 is a multiple of 5 number, but also it's completely illegal to have a stack of 65 and not 64. It goes into E tier. 64 is one of the best and most satisfying numbers because of the stacks in Minecraft and also because it's 8 times 8. Therefore it goes in the same tier as 88. I'd even say it goes into S tier. 63 is an oddly compelling number. I love it, but I have no idea why, so it goes into big tier. 62 is good enough. 61 only exists because there needs to be a number between 60 and 62, but I don't think it deserves to exist, therefore I'm putting it into the void. 60 is a multiple of 10, but also it's a very nice number to look at. It's really pretty. It goes into A tier. 59 is cool. All my bros love 59. 58 is the last one to be picked at school sports team, and there's a good reason why. E tier. 57 is the kind of guy to think it's A tier when it's actually C tier at best. 56 can travel through time. 55 is super cool and it's like the Superman of numbers. Goes into A tier. 54 is the underdog that we all love to cheer on. 53 tastes like excrement. 52 when wrote in the right way can make a heart, and that's really cool and goes into A. 51 has some character. 50 just might be the most useful number out there. We talk about him every time and every day. With 50-50 is literally the definition of splitting. S tier. Every single number in the 40s is bad, except for 40 itself, which is kinda cool. 39 is literally only useful in 2 situations in your life. Goes into E tier. 38 is the one you never expect, but that never disappoints. It goes into A tier, trust me. 37 plus 33 isn't equals to 100, and that's a crime. It goes straight into E tier. 36 is that dumb character that we all know and love. 35 literally makes no sense and goes into devil for being the Antichrist. 34 Alain 34. 33 is a satisfying number because it goes well with 67. 32 is half a stack, which is pretty cool. 31 is less than half a stack, which is bad. 30 is when you realize your youth is slowly running away from you. It goes into devil tier. 29 is the embodiment of void. 28 is only cool when it's with his friend 22, but for now I'll put it into E. 27 is the most cool and hip of all the cool kids. Goes into A tier. 26 follows a similar fashion but it's not quite as good. 25 is 1/4, which makes it the second most useful number in this entire list. 24 is when you're at your peak, goes into A tier. 23 is missing a number and that's sad. 22 sucks alone but it's super good when you Swiss 28, so it goes into the same tier, which is big. 21 is what you get when you add 9 to 10. 20 reminds us of one of the worst years we ever had. I think it's best if we avoid it. 19 is a stupid number. 18 is when life takes a turn, for better or for worse. 17 just might be the best number on this entire list. It's just so good. I'm just going to put it right below 100. I love 17 so much. Can someone make a fan art of 17 and send it in the comments? 16 is not meant to be pronounced like that. It should be 16. It goes into cannibalism. 15 is a huge number. Japanese symbol for beginner. 13 looks like my dad and it's unsettling me. 12 is so cool that it got its own word, that is dozen. 11 is 1-1 and that's cool. 10 is the beginning of a countdown and that scares me, but also it's kinda cool because it's the first number to have 2 numbers.
A number 9.
8 goes in A tier for the same reason as 88 goes in. It's like a sunset. 7 is a spiky number and I love that.
A number 6 with extra dip.
5 is my favorite number out of the first 9, and also it looks like an S. 4 is a triangle and I love triangles. 3 technically represents my favorite game of all time, and also it's the number of hits you have to hit a boss in Mario games to kill them. 2 can also travel through time, but it's one of the worst numbers we want to see because it's just worse than 1. Still goes into big for the whole time travel thing. And lastly, of course, 1 is at number 1. There it is, there's my list, feel free to pause to check it out, goodbye.